in the thick of it, everybody knows. And they had a freaking ice flute that looked like Kai Cenat, and it did not look like KSI at all, but it was just like freaking got a pine bottle in there. That dude's freaking good. It's just like great song award. Got Trippie Wet on the song. It's just like, I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. Something, something, something. Yeah, this song isn't that good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Saturday Morning Cartoons. I'm your host, Doug McDoubles, the next music artist, co-host of all time, and with my best friend of all time. It is Ray McFlurry II. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm freaking great, bro.
Dude, it's freaking like, imagine just like waking up and then just being like, hey, I have a great idea, but no one wants to do it with me. Do you want to try this podcast with me? And I'm like, no.
Yes.
Psycho Word? Yes, of course I do. What the freak? And then we're almost to 100 episodes and we got 10,000 subscribers. And it's just we met Huey Mack and Swim Dan and 3 weeks in. And it's like E-Money. And it's just like Nathaniel Butler. And it's just like we're going to have so many cool guests and stuff like that. And we're just like, thank you to the fans. Go to patreon.com/SaturdayMorningCartoons. And it's just like, what? It's just like, it's one of the craziest things of our life. You know what, dude? It's freaking, it's pretty cool, dude. You know what's even cooler? I'm pretty sure they just casted John Stewart Green Lantern.
They did. This is a Green Lantern episode.
It is. Our last podcast technically also was a Green Lantern episode, besides the Crisis on Infinite Earths, because that was just an episode in itself. Go fuck yourself. But last episode was essentially for Hal Jordan being cast, and now we have John Stewart being cast officially, ladies and gentlemen. It is announced that Aaron Pierce will now have the role of John Stewart in the Lantern show set by James Gunn. And if you don't know who he is, that's okay. We were unfamiliar at the beginning, and then I watched the Rebel Ridge movie on Netflix, and I was astounded. This motherfucker can act.
Yeah. See, I've seen clips of it, haven't watched the full thing, but I was impressed with his performance in that.
Dude,
for sure.
damn good. I have zero issue with him being John Stewart, knowing that. Yeah, no, zero issue with it at all. It's going to be fucking incredible.
Yeah. There's been some hate for this. Again, I don't have any issue with it. There was some hate on Twitter, but, you know, Twitter, they live in their own fucking world when it comes to comic book stuff. Yeah. There were several hatreds for this casting on Twitter.
Okay.
Number one was, I don't know why, but they were just like, James Gunn's doing Twitter fan cast. James, get off Twitter, bro. You know? Like, why are you casting Aaron Pierre? This is like what Twitter said. Why are you doing this?
It's Aaron Pierre?
I think it's Aaron Pierre.
Oh, my fault. I thought it was Aaron Pierce.
I have it written terribly.
No, you're good. I thought it was Aaron Pierce the entire time.
I'm pretty sure it's Pierre.
It could be Pierre. It makes sense. They cast a fucking Frenchman? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so a lot of hate was coming from James. James was getting it because Twitter had fan casted it at some point after Rebel Ridge dropped. And so they were just like, well, Twitter said this, so he should never have done this.
No.
Which is shitty logic, because he even came out on Threads later and he was like, yeah, his screen test was fantastic. That's why he got the job, not because of Rebel Ridge.
He's exactly. Wait till he comes out of Lanterns. You're gonna be like, oh, this was great. Yeah, you're gonna forget about everything he tweeted, but Saturday Morning Boys didn't. No, when it comes down to it, it has multiple factors. It comes into the screen testing. Mm-hmm. Can they genuinely act? Not in this like there's that bit from Donald Glover, his weirdo special where he's like, I have to go like remind people that I know how to act when I'm getting auditions and stuff like that. Where it's like, yeah, that's absolutely true. But like, insane, Rebel Ridge was a great character to play for Aaron, and it was easily a not direct shot, but direct casting of John Stewart and what he should be like and how he should react.
Yeah, there was a lot of John Stewart in that character.
Yeah, so then it comes into, again, who's a popular actor for that role that's actually popping right now, that can bring in a little bit of money and revenue. That's what studios will also think. Well, that motherfucker just killed something on Netflix. Just killed it. Did it great. Like that. So he's obviously a bigger name.
Sure.
And they're not giving us some 65-year-old fucking actor that we've known for 3 decades, and we're just like, okay, you did it because he's a big name. That's why you're trying to get asses in the seats. No, you're finally putting the talent where it belongs. That's why Snyder fans are so fucking hurt. Cavill, no. Yeah. Kiss my ass, dude.
I saw some shit. People are like, Lee Snyder knew what the fuck he was doing with his Green Lantern. And I'm like, how could you ever say that?
How could you
The dude wasn't a member of SAG-AFTRA. Like, he wasn't a SAG member. He literally couldn't have been in the goddamn movie. He literally, legally couldn't have been in the movie. It was in Zack Snyder's driveway. He took a fucking photo with his phone, dude. That is not like at all what James Gunn is cooking with the Max show. And there were Snyder fans genuinely on Twitter, dude.
Yeah.
Saying like James Gunn's lost the plot, bro. Snyder would never. Snyder did it so much better.
Oh, yeah?
I'm like, one still image. The ring was on the wrong finger, bro. How goddamn dare they?
Was it really?
It genuinely was. It was supposed to be middle finger. It was on his ring finger. And I think Zack Snyder even addressed it. He was like, oh, yeah, we just didn't have one that fit. So we did it the other way. I mean, you can Photoshop that real easy. Somebody on Fiverr, dude. Like, just don't wear it.
Just don't
fix
wear
it in post. You fucking idiot.
I am so high-key offended right now.
Dude, and there's more hate for this casting. I haven't even got into the biggest stuff yet.
What is it?
Can
I see your ladder, actually?
Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, you got it set up here.
Oh, that's why I forgot. We had the one sitting off weekend.
So
crazy.
Aaron Pierre has been called too light-skinned to portray John Stewart.
That's fucked up.
And it has come mostly from like the black community. A lot of when John Stewart was created, the artists that created him fought really hard to make him not just a black character, but a dark-skinned black character. And, you know, he fought DC. He was like, I'm making a black Green Lantern, and I'm making a dark-skinned black Green Lantern. He's like, he's going to be educated. He's going to be well-spoken. He's going to be, you know, all of these things that were so not the norm for the 70s or the 80s whenever he was created for DC. And so he was very specifically a dark-skinned black man, you know, when he was created. His first run, or his first appearance in the, I think it was a Green Arrow, Green Lantern crossover comic, was the first time John Stewart ever showed up. And it was still in an era where DC was so fucked up and racist. Like, the first name, he didn't get to name the character at first. Editorial named it when he created it, and they sent the name back, like with the lettering and stuff. The first name for John Stewart was Lincoln Washington. He said, you are not naming the first black Green Lantern a slave name. He was like, pick any two names. Pick any other two names. He was just like, John Stewart. Pick two names out of a bag. And so that's how John Stewart came to be, because they tried to name him some fucked up. So when he was created, like,
they essentially were like, hey, we got a name. Get ready. Kuta Kinte.
It's so fucked up.
What in the motherless fuck?
And that's how comics were. That's how the world was back then, or whatever. Right. It was fucked up. That's how America was. But he was created as this dark-skinned black character, and so I don't know. A lot of the community is
a little frustrated.
They're frustrated that, I guess because one of the other guys that screen tested is a darker-skinned black man, and they were like, he would have been so much more perfect to fit the look of the role, despite like their screen test, whatever. So a lot of the community is just like, it's frustrating that, you know, he doesn't look like us. Like, that's a light-skinned black man, not what John Stewart is. So not my place to say. I don't have to say one way or the other, but that is a lot of the other hate for this casting, which is every casting for Green Lantern in the DCU has gotten shit left and right.
Absolutely.
But this one especially, being the first Green Lantern of color to be cast, of course it's going to get the most hatred from, unfortunately, all sides, really, because the black community wasn't really fucking with it for the most part either, from what I saw. But yeah, it's gonna be a fantastic fucking show,
dude, without a doubt.
I'm so excited for it. I mean, Aaron Pierre is gonna be great. Goddamn, Josh Chandler, Chandler, he's fantastic. It was
Damson Idris. Now that I'm thinking of it.
No, it was like Steven something. It was. He had a. Man, I can't remember what his name was. Stephen Vaughn or something. It was some. Stephen James, maybe. I saw something on Twitter. He screen tested for it. It was down to him and Aaron Pierre.
Oh, I know you're talking about the other guy. Okay,
yeah. He had like a high top.
Yeah.
Cut. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he would have been fine.
They said he looked more the part than.
Yeah.
Aaron Pierre's face is perfectly John Stewart, so I don't know what they're saying there, but skin tone, I guess, like if John Stewart is a dark-skinned black man, very specific.
And it wasn't one of those things where, like, they didn't M. Night Shyamalan it, where they're like, well, we understand that he's a black character, but what if we made him white? It wasn't one of those things. He was just a slighter less complexion than what the character is. However, he's still a black man representing the first person of color in the DC universe. Like when it comes to that, that's no small feat. So there's going to be backlash regardless. Yeah. But that's so fucking frustrating that's what
it is
Pierre's going through.
It is frustrating because it's a big fucking casting. It's a big role. Like, that's a major fucking show. It's an HBO original.
And you know who doesn't give a fuck? Us. We're so proud. Like, if he's light skinned, if he's dark, I don't give a shit. Just give me John Stewart.
His performance will be fantastic. Like that's what it's gonna come down to for me. Like, it's not my place to say if he's dark enough to play John Stewart.
Yeah,
you know?
what the
Look
fuck?
at me.
And also, what the fuck do we care, dude?
I'm too light to comfortably consider myself native. That's why I haven't reached out to any of these native actors I'm a fan of, because I would be so embarrassed. So, you know, fuck me. Who am I? I'm going to be excited as shit for this show, for all these goddamn casting. It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
Let yourself enjoy something, you know?
Just for a second.
Like,
it's okay.
It's okay. Yeah, there's been some other DC news. We have not yet gone to watch it. But the Joker 2 bombed to epic levels. Like,
now let me ask you a question. Like, how epic in theory?
Do you remember how bad Morbius bombed?
You mean Morbin time?
I do.
Yes.
Yes. Joker 2 put Morbius to shame. It bombed harder than Morbius did in its first week in the box office.
What?
It is a fantastical flop. Like, it is so bad. There's been notes like, what's the director's name? Todd Phillips. Todd Phillips. He refused when James Gunn came on to DC Studios 2 years ago. He refused any notes from Peter Safran, from James Gunn. Wanted no contact with them. He only went through the head of Warner Brothers. That was who he would talk to. And so much so there was no relationship period with DC Studios in this film. And it came out late. Somebody asked on Thread at James Gunn, hey, why isn't the new DC Studios logo at the end of Joker? And he said, very simply, because it's not a DC Studios film. And that's the head of DC Studios saying Joker 2, a Batman villain, a DC villain, that one of the most major DC properties, is not a DC Studio films. Like, that is just the epitome of old DC, and I'm so goddamn excited James Gunn is at the helm for everything else. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Why would you not take notes from James Gunn at all, dude? Like, the title was shitty. It's a musical, but they wouldn't commit to it. Like, you have one of the most beautiful singers in the world, Lady Gaga, and she barely gets to sing. Like, what the fuck is...
And fucking...
It's Joker, but it's not.
And he dies at the end. Spoiler.
Yeah, it's just all around. It's just a fucking mess of a production and a release and everything. Just what an embarrassment for Todd Phillips.
I love that for multiple reasons. Number one, I do not like Joaquin Phoenix.
I have only ever liked one Joaquin Phoenix, and that was Her, when I watched it in college, and it was a formative movie for me.
Yeah.
I don't know what. Something about it just hit a place very similar to Secret Life of Walter Mitty did.
Very perks of being a wallflower. I understand exactly what you mean.
But I don't like him.
Little fun fact. Just a little fun fact for you guys. Spike Jonze, who made Her. Yeah. He is the producer and one of the creators of Jackass.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know the name. Yeah.
He is the old granny in the Jackass show. When you see the old granny and her tits come out, that is Spike Jonze.
I'm gonna say that's why I watched it in college, was because it was Spike Jonze and I was such a big Jackass guy.
Like,
I think that's why I watched it originally.
And here's the thing: growing up, like, that was the first realization that you don't have to be doing one thing forever like that. Where you can grow up and make things that you want, and things, it doesn't have to be dick and ball jokes the entire time. And I remember watching that movie, and I thought it was good. But I went specifically just as like a, whoa, this movie was great comparison to what the other content things that you were making. I was ecstatic, but I don't like Joaquin Phoenix. I love Lady Gaga. She's great in everything she's done. Mm-hmm. I thought she was the best part of the House of Gucci. I was one of the few people that watched it. Hey, it is what it is. It's otherworldly.
Is this the last DC thing that's dropping before, like, Creature Commandos?
Yes.
This is the last thing?
Yes, it is the last official thing.
Thank God. I'm so tired of this shit,
yeah,
man.
And you know what? Here's the thing. I want to know, genuinely, how much money Kite Man Hell Yeah made compared to Joker. And I'm not.
I bet it did good.
I
bet it did good.
I hope all 3 seasons and the Valentine's Day special of the Harley Quinn solo show did better than the Joker movie. The Joker 2 movie. I bet it did. 'Cause let's be real. The Joker 1 made $1 billion. Can't fucking deny that.
You can't deny that.
Yeah, that's cool. It was very M. Night Shyamalan Joker movie because you're like, with Zazie Beetz in his head? Fuck you, Todd Phillips, first of all. Go fuck yourself. You met a 10-year-old Bruce Wayne, but Joker's already 55. Eat a dick. Fuck him. Thank you. I cannot wait. We have said it. This is episode 96, 97. I don't give a shit.
6, yep.
We are over 90 episodes in, and we have said it from episode 1. I talked about this to someone a second. So, in James Gunn we trust. Over 90 episodes, in James we trust. Now, Oscar, we love you to death, buddy. You're a very good friend of mine. You are the absolute best. And he shared something the other day on Facebook talking about DC and the Joker, and someone, like, he reshared it on Facebook because that's people in our town, they don't really use Twitter or anything. They use Facebook still. And he reshared it and went, actually, that's not a part of James Gunn at all. Like, I can't wait. Here's the thing. Yeah. Marvel runs movies, but their shows and animated are always DC. And I commented and let him know about all the things, and he was like, dude, that's so awesome. I can't wait. Was Joker a part? I was like, no, it wasn't a part of it. No. It's like the Batman's an Elseworld project. But like, he's the first thing coming out is in December, and it's Creature Commandos, and it's animated. He goes, oh, dude, I cannot wait. And so just shout out to my dog Oscar because he was like, dude, I really fuck with that. In James we trust. I like that shit. And that's I was great, like, man. I literally commented over 90 episodes.
Over 90. Oh, that's fucking great.
Now,
man,
2 more things.
This isn't on the list, but I want to talk about this real quick.
Okay.
We have 90 episodes. We've talked about the entirety since I believe it was like episode 10 or something was James Gunn coming on and announcing his plan. Like, our podcast has covered the entirety of James Gunn's existence at DC Studios.
Happily we have done that, Mr. Gunn. Happily we have done that. Sean, James, the family, we appreciate you, and we are so excited for what you're doing with DC.
Yes. So, we've recently talked about the Dynamic Duo movie.
Damn right.
Dick Grayson, Jason Todd. Now here, I'm going to throw it back on you big time. Probably 40 episodes ago, we talked about Asher Angel, Billy Batson. Yeah. He randomly tweeted a picture of Nightwing probably 8 months ago with no context and never ever said anything else because I follow him on Twitter.
Right. I remember this.
He only posted that and nothing else 8 months ago. What do we have 8 months later? An animated motherfreaking Nightwing, Jason Todd, Dick Grayson movie. Asher Angel? How is he not just Nightwing in that movie? Like, how is he not Nightwing in that movie? He is to me so confirmed Nightwing in that movie, and that's just my headcanon, but I'm so just the connection, like 8 months later, why would he tweet that, bro? Why would Billy Batson tweet that shit? Because he got that news 8 fucking months ago. So I'm saying it right now. Asher Angel is going to be Nightwing in this damn movie, and we're going to get some news soon. That's a leak.
Dude.
Cartoons boys.
Dude. The backtrack,
because it's genuinely like episode 40 or 50 type shit. It's old news. It was like, damn, didn't even get a timestamp kind of shit. Yeah. We were just like, why the fuck's he tweeting this? Whatever.
We were just like, dude, imagine.
Dude.
And he's probably jacked as fuck now. He could be live action because James Gunn was already like, if they're going to be animated, it's going to work into this.
Yo, you're right. You're right. I'd be down as fuck for that.
Yeah.
I'd be so down.
Because look, he got Dick Grayson at what, 11?
Mm-hmm. Oh, dude.
Let him be Robin for 5 years. He'll be 19. He's probably 20-something right now. Let him be Nightwing right now.
Yeah, he's probably 21.
You already have a Jason Todd. He'll be a dickhead 19-year-old. Tim Drake will be 17-ish already. Dude. You know what I mean? He's finally like working everything out. You could do this, James. Bring us in. We love you. Dude, that's... I'm sorry, dude. Wait, just when we drop breaking news. Why now? That's what we want to quit this thing. I'm holding my fucking wife. Why now? What?
Well, we're talking about Billy Batson, though. Let's talk about my man. You know, we all love him. We're notorious Zachary Levi lovers here on the podcast.
Actually, real quick, ladies and gentlemen, in a few weeks, our NFL Street episode will officially be dropping. However, that will be the string of a series I am doing called Saturday Morning Street. And I just filmed another episode where I had to rebeat the teams.
Mm-hmm.
and I play the Cardinals.
I see where this is going.
And I play the Niners. I play the Seahawks. And I play the Rams.
Of course you do.
And I'm...
Who would your quarterback be?
And I'm up 20... And I'm up, all right? I'm up 21-0 on this team right now. I have 2 picks. I'm not fucking with you. The footage will show it. And finally, it shows the last fucking name underneath it. All right? Warner.
Mm-hmm.
Kurt fucking Warner.
Yep.
And in the video, you see me, my entire reaction going, oh, fuck Zachary Levi, dude. I'm whooping his ass. Oh, dude.
Oh, God.
I was over the fucking moon. Like, and so we had to play
great.
the NFC fucking champions, right? And I'm like, oh yeah, I fucking know better. And I click on there, and of course he's not on the fucking team. And I was just like, yeah, you threw 2 picks in an NFL Street game. It's unfucking heard of, dude. Even NFL Street was like, no, Kurt, you're done.
Yeah.
They're even cutting you from this.
Yeah,
Get
bro.
fucked.
If you throw a pick in NFL Street, you can just stab them and get the ball back,
It's
dog.
just-
How
it
you
doesn't
throwing
make
2
sense.
picks?
Oh, so I had to tell you that.
Oh, fuck, that's funny.
Oh, because the other day when you're like, I was like, no, don't worry about it. I'm filming a Street episode. A full hour and like 15 minutes of me, and I played all 5 teams. But I had the quickest game against Kurt Warner.
Let me tell you, every single person on the res heard you film that night.
Good.
My dad, when he went outside to use the bathroom, he's like, Doug's yelling at someone over there. And he's like, he's filming a video. And then I walked into the house, and Tay was like, what the fuck is Doug yelling at over there? I was like, NFL Street. And Tay was like, oh, understood.
Let's go.
It was so damn funny.
Here's the thing. I was trying so hard not to have bursts like that, and then I went, fuck, but this is not going to be a good video if I don't.
Yeah, who
genuinely
cares?
react. And I was
We're
like,
in the woods.
and then I went, oh, wait.
No neighbors.
I'm out in the open, dude. Freaky out.
Fuck it.
Also,
funny as
ladies and
shit.
gentlemen, Ray did celebrate his birthday recently. I just want to wish him another happy birthday. He got
right.
the coolest Wido in the freaking world by now. It's just
Dude, yours is coming up, too.
dude,
We got birthday plans, baby.
dude, we have all kinds of birthday plans. We have a birthday party to go to on my birthday for an unknown person. We have going to Oklahoma City to see Huey Mack in concert. Gonna meet him, and it's like freaking.
be
Is this a
nuts.
dream right now? I moved next to my best friend, and we're just working on stuff, and it's just like, is everything working? It's just like freaking cool. He's like, what? Oh man.
Gotcha.
Anyway, you were talking about Zachary Levi, my friend.
Yeah, this was just another opportunity for us to love on Zachary Levi because we're notorious for that. There was just some news that come out from a source close to him. So with his right-wing grifting now, I would say maybe ex-management, some kind of ex-representation from him is now slandering his name to somebody in the media. Or this could be completely made up. Who knows? It's Twitter, but we're going to talk about it either way.
Damn right.
It says, Zachary Levi reportedly thought his Shazam role was his ticket to being the next Chris Evans. The source says, quote, but it didn't happen for him, and he's bitter about that. Now, the original tweet I saw, and I don't know how this one got screenshotted, but the one that made me laugh was his ticket to being the next Chris Evans or The Rock. And that got cut out of this tweet. Somebody cut that out of this tweet. So I guess they like The Rock more, so they didn't want to start shit with him. So they thought it was his ticket to being the next Chris Evans or The Rock, but it didn't happen for him, and he's bitter about that. And now the man's going to Robert Kennedy Jr. Campaign rallies and speaking. So he's down bad. He's down bad.
Wow.
He wasn't. Now here's the thing with Shazam. Like, Shazam 1, we ranked it the 5th best DCEU movie. And I stand by that.
And we do stand by that.
But the thing with that movie is Zachary Levi doing the greatest job as Captain Marvel, as Shazam? No. He's doing maybe a 6.5 or a 7 out of 10 job.
I'll give him a 7. Actually, Shazam 1, because he's learning the ropes of everything, I'll give him an 8. Shazam 2, that far down the line, I'll give him a 5.
Shazam 2's a 5 for damn sure.
Yeah, I'll give him a 7.5, 8 for Shazam 1 because he did play the Billy Batson Shazam role.
Dude, for me, Asher Angel just so far outshines him in Shazam 1.
But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about him being able to portray the Billy Batson kid as an adult style.
I didn't like it. It didn't seem to me like a character with the wisdom of Solomon. Is that the right name?
Yes.
Wisdom of Solomon. It did not seem like that to me. He seemed like a man-child. And that isn't to me what Captain Marvel is.
You mean how in Young Justice when he found out that he wasn't invited to that party and he was whatever, I'm like, y'all can't have any of my candy anyway, and he walked away, man-child like that. That's
okay. But then also in that same season of Young Justice, Aqualad has lost the entire team. They don't respect him at all, and nobody knows he's a kid. And Captain Marvel sits there and gives Aqualad this fucking brilliant advice with the wisdom of Solomon. He just has this certain wisdom to him while he's being a kid.
No, you're absolutely right.
That the live action just didn't fucking happen.
No, I take back my statement.
It's just something Zachary Levi didn't bring to it, you know?
No, yeah. He should be able to play both parts.
Yeah. So, yeah, Asher Angel outshined him so far to me. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, Asher Angel
a 7 at the very fucking most in the first movie. Like, if he thought it was his ticket to be Captain America level or fucking The Rock level, I mean, you're insane. You didn't put on a performance like that. Like, you could have...
Shame on you.
Shame on you is what I'm saying.
Here's the thing, and I mean this with the most love because we do love and cherish this actor. We love Brandon Routh. Just very known. We appreciate what he did.
I'm a huge fan
as Superman. Mm-hmm. All right, we appreciate what he has done as Superman, and even more, we appreciate him as the Atom in the CW universe.
And I love his continued love for Superman because I saw a clip yesterday of him talking about how excited he was and how sweet David Cornsweet seemed, and he was so excited for the new movie and shit. And that's just fucking amazing to hear from a former Superman. Dude.
And CW was also like, yeah, man, you can come reprise your role as Superman.
It's insane.
And it was so sweet that they even gave him a proper send-off.
Yep.
So,
that was a sweet moment, dude.
We love him, correct.
Yes.
However, Zachary Levi should have been the Shazam of the CW universe, and it would have been 1,000%
He'd be... Yeah, he would have been a good part in the CW, but a terrible part in the DC.
Because here's the thing. What do you run for? 5 seasons on Chuck, you know what I mean? He's a great TV actor. And that's not a knock on him, but he can make great work on TV.
Yeah.
Give him the CW Shazam. You know what I mean? Him and Black Adam going back and forth together would have been fucking hysterical. Because everyone would have been sick at him a little bit, and then like they would have said something to Billy, or the Shazam, and he would have like turned around and hit him with like I make light of things, hit him with some wisdom, and then it'd be like, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I was like, why are you upset with me because I'm interacting like this? Like, when it's time to work, I'm ready to work. Like, leave me the fuck, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He would have been a great Shazam for the CW.
I can see that. Yeah. I like that.
And just for the record, that is not a diss towards the CW. That is only a diss towards Zachary Levi. Because the CW Arrowverse I loved truly. Okay, I've watched at least 2 seasons of every show, even the Batwoman. I even watched Batwoman both seasons. So fuck yourself. But man, he would have been great in the CW, but terrible on the big screen. Sorry guys.
Definitely. Let's play a game then, since we're on Zachary Levi and Shazam.
Perfect.
I would like the past 8 DC movies that have dropped. Let's give them a rank from A+ to F. So we'll start with the most recent one that just came out. Absolute fucking flop. One of the more major bombs in comic book movie history. We have Joker for easy F for me. Joker is an embarrassment.
Yeah, Joker is easily an F. It was a mess to say the least.
Embarrassing.
Yeah.
After that, next most recent movie is Aquaman 2 and the Lost Kingdom. Pretty solid damn movie. I really fucking enjoyed it.
I'll give it a B-. I'll give it a B-.
I like a B- for it. It was a solid movie. Jason Momoa brought super movie stardom to that movie. Yeah. Like, was it a good Aquaman? Not necessarily. But was it a good damn movie because Jason Momoa is a good damn movie actor? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was a B- for me.
Yeah.
Yep.
What is the next one?
Blue Beetle would be the next movie that dropped right before Aquaman 2. Blue Beetle, one of my favorite DCEU movies. Absolutely fantastic.
I'm going to give it an A.
An A?
Not an A+, but I like where it's at. I don't like the scrutiny that it's gotten. Okay. I would like it to be an A. I like it as an A.
I like it somewhere in the A- range.
Okay.
The movie that dropped before Blue Beetle was The Flash. Another absolute embarrassment of a movie.
F. D-.
I'll give it a D-, because it was still a movie that happened.
That is true. It did happen.
It did still happen, and we did get Keaton for a little bit more, which I always love.
And we got Supergirl for a second.
We did.
In the midst of us not thinking we were gonna get Supergirl.
Yep.
Ever.
D-.
Okay, I'll take it.
Movie before that, Shazam 2, Fury of the Gods.
D.
That's a solid D.
Just a straight
it's
D.
It's a D. If they gave
D
us
for dud.
If they gave us more Javon, it would be an A+.
If we got more Pedro, you know what I mean? If we got more fucking Javon Armand, it probably would have been a C plus B. You know what I mean? You know, they didn't give us more backstory on the brothers. You know what I mean? On the siblings, it is what it is. But
movie before that was the infamous Black Adam. Somehow no connection to Shazam 2: Fury of the Gods. Amazingly.
Here's the thing. We shit on this movie.
There was some cool parts of it, though.
Absolutely. We got Hawkman.
He looked awesome.
Dr. Fate.
Looked fucking incredible.
Fucking the Atom Smasher.
Yep. Cyclone.
Yeah. I will give it a C. Minus.
Ooh.
It's not a D.
Yeah. No, it's not a D. Because it was a solid... The fights were solid. Dr. Fate looked incredible. Dude. Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, the CGI with Dr. Fate's abilities looked fucking impeccable.
Yes.
I loved Hawkgirl, or I love Hawkman. He left from Leverage the new season just to come do that. Zero issue with it.
The thing that I genuinely don't like about it
is The Rock.
You don't commit. You signed on to be Black Adam in 2007. And you finally make your movie in 2023, and you don't even do the pointy ears. That is my one genuine gripe about it. Was it a solid movie? Whatever. I don't care. Like, the kid acting sucked. Like, the story was whatever. Superman at the end was cringy. I couldn't tell you what the
story was.
But, like... He was bad guy. They had to stop him from being bad guy.
The JSA, though.
Yeah, they were fucking great.
JSA,
they were great.
At least a C. The Rock is deducted from anything, so I'll give it a C minus.
It's just frustrating. It could have been so much better, and it should have connected to Shazam.
Damn right.
Yeah, I'll give it somewhere in the C. I don't know.
I'll give it a C minus.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Movie before that. Now we're into the good stuff. The Batman. Matt Reeves' The Batman.
A.
A+. Fuck it. That's an A+ for me, dude. That shit was fantastic.
Oh, nope. Yep. I won't even argue. I will give you an A+ for that, without a doubt.
Movie before that. The Suicide Squad, another somehow not very good box office performance because of COVID.
A
fucking plus for me again.
A, they killed Pete Davidson. They don't get a plus for me.
Pete Davidson deserved it, bro. Nah,
dude, fuck that. Fuck that. You're gonna kill off fucking Mirage from Transformers? You're gonna kill off Dogman? Oh, not Dogman. You're gonna kill off the fucking evil villain and fucking Dogman, dude.
You know what? You got me there. I'll give it an A.
The cameo from Fast 10?
You got me there.
They killed off Pete Davidson, dude. It could have been great. He just showed up in cameos for fucking half a year.
You got me
there, buddy. And I was just sitting here, it's like, what the fuck, dude?
I apologize.
Freaking A, dude.
God damn it.
Yeah, no, I'll give it an A. It was easily the best out of everything.
Yeah. Yeah, Batman
but
being standalone.
But the Elseworld Batman was standalone, so it's in its own.
Definitely the best off of this list.
Oh yeah. But I'll put the Suicide Squad and Blue Beetle at a tie. No, I lied. I'll put Blue Beetle at an A-, given what I know now. Yeah.
Yeah. The Suicide Squad is considerably better than Blue Beetle, but Blue Beetle, I love it.
No, I lied. They're both Batman and the Suicide Squad are A+ because the Suicide Squad was so successful it got a spinoff and continued to do well.
It did get it got Peacemaker.
Nope, it's 100% an A+. 100%.
Yeah, it's got to be A+ for me, bro. Good shit. Because Peacemaker was an A+ as well.
Oh, damn right.
Like your spinoff got an A+. That's crazy.
It was amazing. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh.
You want to talk about Agatha?
I absolutely do.
Bro, you were talking to me last night off camera about the crazy, like, you said Agatha is 4 episodes in, and spoiler alert, they've killed her. They've killed Agatha 5 episodes into a 9-episode show.
It just looked like they killed her off, and the other 2 witches that were with her. By the teen, it looks like it is confirmed to be Billy Kaplan, aka Wiccan, Wanda's son. And I, for one, am just ecstatic about it because, like, dude, we're like 3 years away, maybe 2 years away from getting a Young Avengers movie or getting it announced. You know what I mean? It just, in theory, is gonna be great. But man, this show is damn good. Here's the thing: the She-Hulk show was great, bad CGI.
Okay.
I understand the meta of it, and she can break the fourth wall, this, that, and the other. You went around it a little weird, but it is what it is. But, man, Agatha is such a good fucking show. Agatha All Along is genuinely one of the better shows, and I've said this over a dozen episodes, Ray. Catherine Hahn, gorgeous.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
How is, oh God, why can I not remember her name? I can only think of April Ludgate.
Aubrey Plaza.
How was Aubrey Plaza in this show?
Damn good.
And I've seen a lot of cross promotion of Agatha, and then her being at the WNBA playoffs.
Yeah, dude, it's great.
How is she in the show? What is her character? I have not watched anything.
Rio. It seems like she is playing Lady Death.
Oh, that's right. I saw this on Twitter. Yeah, I saw some jokes because they were like, Thanos' comic origin, why he did the snap was to get Lady Death's favor, and they were like, I get it. Yeah, bro was right all along.
Yeah, no, I do the same. Yeah, 100%.
Okay, that's right. So it's rumored she's playing Lady Death?
It's rumored, yeah. Okay. And right now she's Rio something. I couldn't tell you the last of it, but yeah, dude, it's freaking crazy. First episode, it's just like she's freaking completely naked, but it's just like hair cover. She was like Eve, freaking hair cover. It's just like, whoa, I thought it's what?
Sydney, if we can wink.
Hello, in the freaking world. Can't put it in because it's just like boing, swing, you know, freaking crazy. No, the Agatha show is damn good. I like what they're doing with the mystical arts of it. It's doing 10 times better than what Multiverse of Madness was doing. They're not doing anything multiversey, just strictly witchcraft, and I fucks with this heavy. And they're not afraid to just kill off a character at all. I'm down.
I love that in the show.
They killed off Alice, one of the other characters, and her big like thing from last episode was she finally broke her family curse and she was free. Oh, shit. And then Agatha killed her this episode. Yeah, and then Wiccan killed everyone, and it was just like, yo,
that's crazy.
Yeah, dude. So except for Rio, except for April Ludgate, except for fucking Aubrey Plaza, she was just not nowhere to be seen in the shot.
Because that's suspicious.
He put a cast on the two witches, grabbed Agatha, and then they drug her and then threw her in the vat, and then she sank. And then he did a spell and launched those two, and then killed them. And it was just him with like the crown.
I've seen that on TikTok.
Love it, dude.
Hell yeah, man.
Love it.
The most unexpected crossover news of this century more news has been announced about it. We've talked about it a few times, but the ABBOTT Elementary, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode, it's finished. It's done. It's episode 9 of season 4. It's happening.
It's officially happening.
Quinta Brunson said it's an Always Sunny A, B, C, and D plot. She said it's a sunny episode of ABBOTT Elementary. Is basically what she said she was doing the night show circuit. She said it is a sunny episode of ABBOTT Elementary, and that's fucking insane.
That's so great,
dude. Their ratings are so different, dude. Abbott's like PG-13, aren't they? Sunny is not that. No, Sunny is FXX, baby.
We're pissing cans, Charlie. You know what I mean?
There's that whole episode where Frank just fake sang the N-word. Like he sings whole songs about it. I'm so down.
Even Charlie on cocaine. Oh, dude. I want you to know. I hope you go fuck yourself.
Did you see the episode where Dee and Dennis get addicted to crack so they can get on welfare? That's Sunny. Like, I can't fucking wait for this. This
ABBOTT
is gonna be comedic genius.
Like, they're not gonna tie up a dwarf, like a little person that's dressed as a leprechaun, while one of them drinks paint with a knife. He's like, you may be a leprechaun, but I'm gonna figure out where your pot to go. They don't drink paint in that series. They don't.
I don't know what it could be, dude.
You know what I mean? Like, there's no Pepe Sylvia style episode of ABBOTT Elementary. Right. Matt, Carol!
Maybe there is. There could be a conspiracy.
Oh my God! What if Carol from HR is one of them?
Carol's the principal. Who knows? I don't know. Or she comes in to change up the school.
It's
or
that
something.
Mac and Charlie thing when they go, you see each other from across the room.
Yeah.
That I would, or it's just like Frank fell in love with Janine or something like something random. Mm-hmm. Like I want it. I would love to see this episode. I can't wait. Oh, we're generally gonna do an episode to it.
Yeah,
we're gonna do a reaction to it without a doubt. There's no way that we can't. That's too big.
It's too big. It's such a crazy crossover.
There's no
sitcoms and TV shows don't do this anymore.
No,
this is so missed.
You're not getting a 4-way crossover with Disney Channel shows anymore. But we will get a Sunny or ABBOTT Elementary show, and I'm down. I'm down.
I'm so down, dude.
You know what I'm also down for, but it's 1,000% gonna get canceled before anything happens.
What's that?
The new VOLTRON live action show, because the cursed man himself for anything nerdy has been cast, ladies and gentlemen. Henry Cavill has been cast in the VOLTRON show.
I think you mean Henry Cavill gave the kiss of death to the VOLTRON.
Yes, he's just the boy that is cursed.
Yeah, he's really had a bad run of it lately.
He can't get anything nerdy out, and it hurts my soul because he deserves it, and the world's just like,
Yeah, the world's kind of good on him. Like, what was his last movie that came out? That Alan Richardson movie that made like $36 million at the box office?
Hey. Made better than Joker.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true.
Fuck you then. Damn.
Oh, dude.
Whatever. It wasn't actually very promoted, so I understand.
No, it wasn't at all.
No.
It seems pretty funny. I've watched quite a few clips of it, though. Before we get out of here, my friend, you shared with me some very sad news about one of the 2K legends. Yes.
You and I have gone over 90 episodes. We have talked about some of the craziest 2K legends. And it breaks my heart to announce that, ladies and gentlemen, Danny Green has officially announced retirement.
It's a sad day, man.
It's a damn sad day.
It's a sad day because it's just another one of, like, not even our childhood. Like, our childhood players are all gone out of the league.
Yeah.
But, like, our college age, our high school era, like, favorite players are all retiring now. Like, hitting 30 years old, like, you're not there yet, but me hitting 30 years old and seeing, like, it's been 10 years since Duncan was in the league. Like, Kevin Garnett's been a podcaster for 8 seasons or whatever. Right. Like, it's just crazy to see. Even now, it's like Evan Turner's retired. Like, that guy's not in the league anymore. He was like, I was in college 3 years when he was drafted. Or
Kemba Walker retired.
Yeah, like, they've had full careers and retired. And Danny Green's like a sad ass one for like to
feel like to know that he's done.
Yeah.
Like, first of all,
hurts, bro.
6th man of the year.
Yeah.
3 championships with
Spurs
3 different
legend.
teams. Spurs legend.
Yeah.
All right. He not only that, he went to one team, won a ring. He went to one team, won a ring. Went to one team, won a ring.
You can't beat that, dude.
You can't beat that, dude. He won with the Spurs, he won with the Raptors, and won with the Lakers.
Yeah. How many players have won NBA championship rings with teams from 2 different countries? I can't beat that freaking high.
No, dude.
Kawhi and Danny Green.
I'm sure there's maybe like 8 other players.
I'm sure there's a bunch more, but I'm thinking like Spurs to Raptors.
Exactly.
Kawhi and Danny probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like he had a hell of a career after. He was like a real late bloomer too. Like he was an awesome story when he first came up with the Spurs, because he was like a like a really
bad draft pick, bad
didn't
like,
develop right, he was like a Popovich reclamation project.
He was in that role with Kawhi Leonard, and he was perfect. Like like Danny Green, Kawhi Leonard, Gary. Like you saw these these 4 or 5 players come up together and just do great things. Like even Patty Mills, like he went to Australia and is still kicking the shit out of people in the Olympics.
Squad, Tiago Splitter, Boris Diaw,
Matt Bonner, dude.
Matt Bonner. You said Gary Neal, but let's say Gary Neal again,
dude.
Bro.
Gary Neal, Boris Diaw, bro.
Boris Diaw,
bro.
Can I just say Boris Diaw, the blueprint to Jokic today? Because Boris Diaw did all that shit first, but Nikola Jokic is obviously just a better talent. But he did a lot of the same kind of really nonchalant, like passing through the post, but passing like beautifully. Yeah. Not like, I don't know, like Boogie could pass from the post, like Cousins could pass from the post, but it wasn't a gorgeous pass. Duncan could pass from the post, but it looked awkward, like everything Duncan
flawless,
did.
Dude.
Boris Diaw, he played the game beautifully. And I think it's like the blueprint to kind of how Jokic plays.
Absolutely.
Not that Jokic studied it or anything, but it's just a very similar.
Very resembling.
Playing through the post, like real beautiful.
Yeah. You see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that shit.
I don't know.
Danny Green, my friend, you
R.I.P., man.
You have put a lot of tears in my friend's faces from me just hitting game winners with you in 2K. I have always, no matter how many franchises I've ever done in my life, hand to the Lord, I will always draft you or trade for you. I know what you are worth when I have you in my hands with the controller. You are a lethal 2K legend, my friend. All right? You are always worthy of my franchise pick. Perfectly. Danny Green, my friend, we wish you nothing but the best in all of your successes, and we cannot wait to see you in your new podcast, we assume.
That's funny because I'm pretty sure he announced on his podcast that he retired.
Oh, he has a podcast already?
I'm almost 100% sure that's where he announced it, because he hasn't been in the league in like 2 years. I'm pretty sure it was on his fucking podcast. Shout out Danny Green.
Come
Danny
be
Green, a guest, bro.
Dude, come be on the pod. Who's your cartoon crush, bro? You know what I mean? It's just like, tell us some stories. We'd love to hear.
You want to fuck Topanga too, bro?
Dude, everyone, tell us, dude.
Kim Possible.
Tell us. We get it, bro.
Jessica Rabbit.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have been Doug. He has been Ray. Thank you so much for being here. Danny Green, we hope you enjoy your retirement, my friend, because after 3 championships in a long time in the league, buddy, you truly deserve it and earned it. Drink plenty of water, you guys. Please be safe, and we will see you guys next time.
Hey, what happened? Why are those squiggles on the screen?
Those are called end credits, Patrick.
End credits? But I don't want it to end!